hope all is well. As I said in my last post, I will be posting about and speaking about snakes and friendships. I'm specifically coming from the angle of speaking about friendships, but if you can relate this with any other people in your life, then take what you can from it. And I hope this helps. I hope this helps someone and serve as a confirmation or shine some light in certain areas for other people, things to look out for in friendships or whatever it may be. But I really hope that this helps. So as I said, more revelation came to me about a friendship that I've had on and off since I was a teenager. And not too long ago, I really sealed the deal and I said that I'm done conversing and allowing this woman into my life, that it's time to just close the door permanently. Y'all, so many times we give people the benefit of the doubt due to history. And we really have to look at it in this point, just because we used our time, just because we misused our time, just because we used our time with someone, doesn't mean that we can and we should allow after the fact, if you all parted ways, and after we part ways with these people or what the case may be, that don't mean that we have to allow them to come back in because we have spent time in the past with these people. Eventually, and many times, many of us have took breaks from these specific people. We've took breaks, some of you all, a few weeks, months, years, and things of that sort. And during that time, whatever that other party was choosing to do with their time is what they were doing with their time. A lot of times, people don't take the initiative to change. They don't make the initiative to change. They don't want to. Many people don't even see anything wrong with what they're doing, or they're doing things that's wrong and pointing fingers at everybody else. It's so easy for folks to do that. I understand that in these friendships, we've done a lot with these people. Some of us cried with these people. We told these people our secrets. These people know us in and out. They know our family. They know our people crib from here to here to here. Some of these people we have defended. We defend them. They defended us. May have fought with your friend. May back up with them. Celebrated parties, kicking it. God children involved, like y'all have children involved who may the children may look at you as an auntie or uncle. Some parents then took your friend in as if they were their own. Just many different things that we have went through with these people. And I understand when you spend time with someone, it be hard. I understand that. I'm not trying to come on here as if I mastered not caring, because I do care. However, just because I care, that don't mean that I have to blind myself, or just because I care doesn't mean that I have to continue and allow this person in my life when this person have shown me time and time again we shouldn't be friends. It's not for us anymore. Same with y'all. Y'all can care. You can still love people, but some people really show that you must love them from a distance. Stop giving people the benefit of the doubt. As spiritual beings, y'all, spiritual things going to happen, of course. Either you have some good spirits with you, or you have some bad spirits with you. Or you can be a good person and just have ways that you need to change. You hold yourself accountable. Or you can be somebody who have a like, basically you have good little parts to you, but the bad outweigh the good. It's so many different people, and then there's other people who are just flat out bad, just flat out bad people who they try to pretend to be good, and it's only so long that you can pretend as if you have someone's best interest. It's only so long somebody can play that without revealing their hand. Because when it's truly not in you, you can only do things on a surface level. You see what I'm saying? You can only do things that you see other people do, and people say and acknowledge it as a good thing, or something like that. We have to pay attention to that too, y'all. Like narcissists and stuff like that, they pay attention to really good people, and people who are predators and vultures and stuff. They pay attention to good people and what good people do, and they mock that, they mimic that. So people with bad intentions and flat out bad people, they can cover it up, but only for so long, because what's in somebody's heart gonna always play out eventually. There's certain spirits you cannot play with. There's certain spirits that will literally destroy you. Y'all, again, none of us are perfect. So when we as people, and we bring other people into our lives and things like that, it's certain things that you gotta be like, okay, that's just how they are, and they're working on it. That's why it's important that when you bring somebody into your life, that you check and make sure and vet that they know how to hold themselves accountable. And I'm saying this from experience, because that was the thing. I didn't used to vet people as much. I barely did. And due to that, y'all, I have been in some situations where I'm just looking like, what the heck? Because I put myself, but because somebody showed interest in me, or somebody clinged on to me, and they're like, oh, this, and flattery and all this other type of stuff, and gaslighting and love bombing, or we can connect in many different ways, so we end up hanging out and kicking it. It's important that we vet people. If somebody can't hold themselves accountable, that is a red flag. Someone tells you, okay, I have this bad and I'm working on that, and it's something that's not major, because we as people, we aren't perfect. You like, oh, okay, cool, well, you feel me, that's cool. But it's certain spirits that we cannot play with. Certain stuff that'll sweep you out. It's certain stuff that can set you back, that is so detrimental to you. That's why it's important that we don't just pay attention to things that's on the surface, or pay attention to things that really don't hold weight about somebody's character for real. As I mentioned in my post last night, I said one thing about people, because I said this yesterday when I was talking to my OG. I told her, I was like, one thing folks can do, and what's so easy for folks to do, is kick it. Kicking it is not hard at all. You see what I'm saying? You crack some jokes. Even people who not funny, who really don't have much humor, even them type people can even crack a joke or two, and it's funny. You see what I'm saying? Like, cracking jokes and laughing and all that, that's easy. To flame up a blunt, to smoke cigarettes, whatever whatever your choice of substance is, flame up a blunt, smoke cigarettes, to drink, to party, whatever it is that you do, that all of that is so easy for people to do. It don't require much. It requires some money, just a few dollars. You see what I'm saying? That's what it really require, really. A few dollars, and then y'all link up. A few dollars, and then y'all link. It's not hard. It's not hard. So just because you have good times with these people, and you done kicked it hard with people, y'all done party hard, this and that, okay, boom. Because life is real. And once again, life is real. This is real life. This ain't no made up stuff. People get so blinded by these images and these videos of just different people, right? And hear me out when I say this. I'm not trying to go too deep into what I'm about to say now. I'm gonna finish on, but hear me when I say this. People get so tied up into that, but an image is literally just a slight moment. It's just a snapshot of a moment. After that picture is taken, after them videos are recorded, life still goes on. Real life stuff is there at the end of the day. Real life problems, real life battles every day that we all have to face, even with our minds. You can be a clear-headed person, but guess what? The enemy gonna still try to attack your mind in different ways. And even if you're not a clear-headed person, like many of us go through so much warfare towards our minds. Real life is real life. Bills, children, jobs, family, just many different things. Life is life. Spiritual battles that we face every day. Life is life at the end of the day. So when it's all said and done, how is this friend treating you? How does this friend show up for you? Oh, they know how to kick it. They know how to do this. They know how to do that. What are they? What are the fruits showing? You want to come and holler at them and talk to them about some stuff. You want to vent. You going through some things. This person, you find yourself talking to somebody who jealous and envious of you, and who can't wait to get the scoop on you, can't wait to get some information on you so they can soak it up and go tell somebody else. Or you come across people who want to play big pain, take little pain, and you talking about the things you went through, and then next thing you know, they're like, well, I didn't went through this and that, and they want to get to talking about what they didn't went through that was similar or worse. So now you just looking like, so now you can't even really get the advice or the encouragement and all these other things that you need from your friend. Some of you all who have to even hold back telling your friends certain things because you know how they are. Why do you have to hold back certain stuff? Now, don't get me wrong. We all are, us as people, we have things that we must keep to ourselves, period. But it's other things that you need to share because your heart ache or because your heart is happy and you want to share these things. Why must you hold back your accomplishments because you fear that your friend may be jealous of you or envious of you or downplay it? The few spirits that you should not play with is jealousy, is envy, is obsession, the backbiting, overall just negative. People who have this spirit in them to sabotage, people who have this heavy spirit to murder. And that's another thing for dudes out here who be just killing people left to right, and y'all running with other people who do that, and y'all really just think that this stuff is okay and that is cool. It's not. At the end of the day, you this is what you do. Y'all murderers stay turning on each other. At the end of the day, them spirits are heavy, and that spirit gonna end up making you turn on somebody who you did this dirt with. These are evil spirits. Demons don't like each other. They run with each other, but they so hateful. The amount of hate, y'all. It's so much that I have to say. Okay. Like I said, it's certain spirits that you cannot play with in people. It's certain stuff that you cannot play with in people. And when somebody show you these things, as the saying goes, somebody show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Believe what you feel. Transference of spirits is also real. And as it's written in that word, evil communication can corrupt good character. It could corrupt the good character, the good nature that you have. If you keep entertaining that person and you call yourself and y'all call each other friend, that is an agreement. Stuff get the more you in agreement with this person, that's when things in your life can start going downhill. Some of you all can vouch, and even myself, bringing certain people into my life and into my space, and next thing you know, things fall apart for me, or my name being tarnished because I attach myself to this type of person. And people looking like, Kira, why is you even around that person? Like I didn't even know that was like you. It's been a few times I call somebody my friend, I attach myself to them, and they looking at me like, oh, okay, so you run with them. Then that mean you approve of the things that they do. And another thing, y'all, I must say this. Sometimes people, and we have to be aware, y'all, because some people be wanting to attach themselves to you just to mess up your image. Just to mess up your image. They want to connect themselves to you just to mess up your image. Make themselves look better because they're hanging with you. To make themselves look better because they're hanging with you all the while they have motives. And they bring these type of characteristics towards you, and they gonna act how they act. And again, you can get polluted by that. Having the wrong people around you can pollute you. Even certain doors and opportunities can shut and close for you due to certain individuals who have the way of opening these doors for you. They see that you are attached to certain people. They not gonna want to fool with that. They're not gonna want to, how you engage in it, because they're gonna start to think that that's your character, that what the other person got going on, that you must have something to do with it as well. And that's not always the case. So that same of whatever that two flock together, whatever that is, that's not always the case. I'm a living witness to that. I have testimonies behind that, and also some of you all as well. But can they end up sowing the seeds to make you even get into the things that they do and that they're into? Yeah. Can they start polluting your character? Of course. That's why it's best for us to leave it at that. I've heard so many times about people who have friends for a long time, and time after time after time after time after time, these people keep showing that they don't like you, that they don't rock with you. Watch out for the people who want your life. Watch out for the people who gossip about you or gossip about others all the time. Watch out for the people who come around to use you. Watch out for the people who just dump and dump and dump all type of stuff on you. And next thing you know, you feeling heavy at heart because you had a conversation with them. They always coming to you. Watch out for the people with the backhanded compliments. Watch out for the people who down talk you and y'all supposed to be cool. People who don't appreciate anything. The people who have this weird obsession with you. The people who's always in drama. The people who be so quick to pop off. Like they don't even respect y'all when y'all going out or something like that. Like they be so quick to start stuff and pop off. This type of stuff can even lead up to y'all getting in some type of altercation and somebody get locked up or worse. You see what I'm saying? Watch out for the people who don't know how to communicate. The ones who don't know how to hold themselves accountable. The ones who really show once again that they want your life, that they want your spot. The ones who hold out on stuff. And not saying that you are entitled because you are attached to them, but friends, look out for one another. People who have the resources to put you in a better position, and you going through things and you need just a little help or whatever it may be. If y'all friends, it shouldn't be no issue. You see what I'm saying? Not telling you to be entitled, not telling you to look out for handouts. That's not what it is. Definitely not. But what I'm talking about is friends helping each other out. Watch out for the ones who overly lustful and they gotta mess with everybody, ex or current partner. They got a history of that. Then people can end up doing it to you. You catch them flirting with your girl, flirting with your guy. It's like, dude, watch out, watch out, watch out. Folks who you catch looking at you weird out of nowhere, you look at them. The folks who you can't put a finger on it, but something is off about them. The folks that people who love you, who genuinely love you, don't even like this person. The people who lie, manipulate, steal from you, stealing from you. Man, some people be so grimy and be so snaked out, child. So many times people be looking and sitting back and thinking, or even said it to the person, how could you do this to me? Why would you do something like that? And this, and that. Let me say this. Once again, as I always say, we are spiritual beings, y'all. These spirits that's operating through folks, these are spirits from long ago. These are ancient spirits. These are evil, wicked spirits from since the world was created. These are evil, ancient spirits. These spirits do not like you. These spirits don't even like the host, the people who they are operating in. So much so that they understand, and these spirits know, because these spirits know the laws, the universal laws. And I'm not saying that on a new age term. I'm just saying the universal laws. These spirits know. These spirits know God's laws. These spirits know so many things. So when you dish stuff out, these spirits know about the reaping and sowing. So they're using that host, and that host is being used. The next thing you know, the bad from what they have done to you and done to others, that fall back on them. Not only that, that person is that spirit is using that person to hurt you. So to that spirit feel like, oh, I just killed two birds with one stone. These people, so many of us have stories about people doing us so grimy. I'm talking about snake completely out. Some things are so unbelievable. And it's so unbelievable because these spirits that's driving these folks have no bounds to destroy you. These are people with open doors in their hearts and their life who are being used. Some people don't understand why they're like that, and some people are 100% in agreement with these spirits due to past trauma, things that happened to them, and then they start making that agreement like, oh, I'm gonna start being like this towards people. That's why you gotta be careful, and you gotta be careful to not let these people taint your heart just because they did you wrong. Now you feel like, oh, I'm about to stop being nice to people, I'm about to stop doing this, I'm about to stop doing that. We gotta be careful of what we confess when we get hurt by others. I know it hurt. I know we get angry. I know we say things, but we gotta be careful even with our wordings at that time. These people will sometimes be in full agreement. They say certain stuff and they come in agreement with it spiritually, and they okay with the spirits using them, these grimy spirits using them. They okay with that. They cool with that because they made an agreement from long ago due to trauma, due to people letting them down, certain people letting them down. And it really starts from a young age most times. They come in agreement with it, and these spirits use these people, and they be thinking it's okay with it. As y'all see in today's world, people promote being grimy. People promote being snaked out. Follow what you feel. Not all times will you be able to see exactly what it is going on, but as Beanie said, Beanie Siegel said, he said it in his song. He said 85% communication is nonverbal. That used to be one of my, at the end of the day, if we talking about all-time favorite song, that's one of my all-time favorite songs, one of them. From when I listen to that type of music, I don't even really listen to music like that anymore, y'all. I engage in it every once in a while, and I plan on not even, you feel me? To the music lovers, you're gonna be looking like, what? But I definitely understand that music is spiritual. That's why I say that. I didn't even tested this out within myself about how you listen and you seeing certain stuff and how the moods change and how this come about and how certain doors are open and how it be spells and songs and just different, like, it's deep. So I don't even, I'm really trying to fully and just listen to certain type of music. But that was that song right there. It used to speak so much because people will try to make you feel like you crazy or you skits for calling them out on their stuff. You feel it in the air that people not sincere with you. You feel it. You feel it. He said your handshake ain't matching your smile. You not you sitting here smiling in my face, but the whole time you plotting. The whole time you are plotting. The whole time you want my place, laughing and joking with people. Like I said in my post, when we be off these substances, y'all, and back then, my escape was weed. That's all. That was one of the top things. I wasn't a drinker like that. I would drink here and there, but it was really smoking weed. When I look back and when I think about many times, and that's something I've struggled with for so long, for so long. Though I'll be cool and I feel like I've been on point at times, it's certain times because when you high and all of that, you be letting certain stuff fly. You see what I'm saying? Because you be just wanting to chill, you be mellow, it be different stuff. Depending on the strand, just different stuff. You see what I'm saying? But that opens up, we be like, okay, that's cool, ain't nothing wrong with that, but that be opening up doors, y'all, to many different things. I trust me, I know, because I've been a heavy smoker for so long, and that's something that I really truly struggle with. I was struggling with it not even too long ago. Seriously. Drinking, they don't call it spirits for nothing. These pills, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about these substances and what it really is, because these are mind altering substances. Does it mention wine and stuff in the Bible? Yes, all of that. It mentions not all of that, which is the other stuff I was talking about, but it mentions wine. Wine is fine, but all this other different type of stuff, this can throw you off your square, and even too much wine can throw you off your square. We be engaging in these vices, and we be kicking and partying with the enemy. You can be thrown off your square having this stuff going on and you around the enemy. This stuff can also disarm you in many different ways. It's important that we stay sober and vigilant, because the enemy is always seeking whom he may devour. He's always, in order for the enemy to get to us, most of the times he have to send somebody. And if you don't got no friends and stuff like that, he gonna use somebody in your family. And if you don't got no family or no friends, he gonna use somebody out here in the world. He gonna make sure that he use it in the form of a person. Don't change your good nature. Don't change your good heart just because somebody hurt you, just because somebody snaked you out. My heart, I've been hurt so many times, back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And I sometimes will look like, how can you still open up to people and be like this to people? It is nobody. It ain't myself. It's no one but God. So many times, y'all. That's the message for tonight, y'all. That's the message for tonight. I really hope that this helps somebody. You ain't tripping. You're not tripping. You feel what you feel. You see what you see. Principle is the thing. Principle. I don't care how small it may look to somebody else. That person cracked a little small joke, or that person did this, did that. I don't care if they took $2 from you. stole $3 from you. I don't care. It is the principle. What was the motive behind why that person did it? Always stand on principle. That's why I said in one of my short videos, if you really don't stand on principle and you don't really think principle is a big thing, you do yourself a disfavor. You that's a disadvantage right there. Because principle is key. Principle is key. It be the principle, it be the reason why, it be the motivation. What motivated you to do it? Why did you do it? How did you do it? The steps that you took. Principle is the key. Why? It's the fact that you did it. So that's the message, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. All love.